on applied zoology, profitable animal production and health, current status and future progress. In this symposium in afternoon session, I welcome you all, and this is the technical session first, and the speaker, resource person for this session is Dr. Daulat Sonode sir. I request to introduce Dr. Sonode sir. I request to Dr. K.S. Rao to do the introduction of Dr. Sonode sir.
Good afternoon to one and all. Dr. D.L. Sonone is working in the Department of Zoology, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. He has completed his 33 years of service as a professor. Then he has done the research in aquaculture. Previously, sir was working as a faculty member in Vasantrao Naik Mahavidyalaya, Aurangabad for 17 years. He has completed the PhD in toxicology under the guidelines of Dr. Y.K. Khillari. And he has published more than 50 research papers in international journals, and awarded the PhD to 11 PhD students. One of them is myself. He is my guide, and he has played an important role in induced breeding of the freshwater fishes. And like request Sonal sir, please start the technical section first on the role of synthetic hormones in induced breeding of Indian major calves. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, may I request Professor Dr. Sonone sir to deliver his lecture on his research area. Please.
All dignitaries of the dais. Nobody is on the dais. So it's my humble request to all of you. It's very difficult when the vehicle is fully loaded and there is Mazarga. Now just you, all of you including myself, finished the lunch and fully loaded. You all are gathered here with me. Anyway, by hook or crook, we will exchange our vision, our thoughts, our research. Very light mood. What is that? आशिक का घर है नाशिक, ज्ञान का मायका है पुना. फिर से दोहराना चाहूंगा. आशिक का घर है नाशिक, ज्ञान का मायका है पुना. अगर सही है ज्ञान आपको सिंपोजियम का लेना, तो शाहू कॉलेज लातूर जरूर आना, जरूर आना, जरूर आना. आप सबका पधारने से धन्यवाद. For a nice friend, nice morning. Don't consider that it is afternoon. We are meeting first time in a day. For a nice friend, a nice morning. For a sweet friend, sweet morning. For the lovely friends, lovely morning. And for the rude friends, good morning to everybody and have a nice day. All of you. We are exchanging our research, our thought, our views, our knowledge and experience among ourselves. Definitely, it must be the two-way traffic. I am not going to do any taxation upon you, your brain, your mind, and everything. But let me clear the fact. What is left and right? Just compare. In a diagonal, in a direct way, indirect way. The left is better than the right at a glance. be aware of the fact the left is better than the right.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. The chairman for technical session first, Professor Savle, sir. May I request Savle, sir, to please come out, guys. I request Dr. K. Rao, sir, to felicitate Professor Savle, sir, by offering the floral bouquet. Please. Thank you.
Welcome, Dr. P.S. Salve, sir. Welcome. Have a seat, please. And it is my privilege that P.S. Salve is a chairperson for my presentation. Dear friends, फूलों की शुरुआत कलियों से होती है। फूलों की शुरुआत कलियों से होती है। जिंदगी की शुरुआत प्यार से होती है। प्यार अपनों से होता है और अपने वाले आप जैसे होते आप ऐसे होते। The role of synthetic hormones in induced bleeding. Indian major cause are NC. Let us look for the title of the symposium. Let me clear one thing. Symposium is nothing but the exchange of your experience, your knowledge, your research among ourselves. That is not one-way topic. So, applied zoology. All of you learn A to Z. 26 letters are there. But I am trying to say, Ozare sir, there is nothing behind Z. Z is on the topmost position. How is that? Mathematically, if you rank first, then everybody proud to say that Ozare sir, you are first, rank first. But if I would like to say that you got 1 mark out of 100, then which is better? Either 1 or 100. Definitely, that's why alphabetically Z stands for me. And so I am proud to say that whatever the zoologists are there, they must apply themselves with the zoology. Applied zoology. Second, that is profitable animal production and health. Health is wealth. And the production, whatever the products we get from the animals, those are the animal products. So animal products, you are aware of the one very dreadful disease as far as the animals are concerned, animal husbandry. What is that? What is that? Huh? You don't know. Recently. And so because of that, whatever the animal products are there, my dear friend belongs to animal husbandry and the dairy knows well. So whatever the products from the animals, that is those animals products, they comes under the animal husbandry, which are badly needed for your good health. So nowadays what happens? All of my friends are very conscious about their health. And they pay their full concentration on 3 things. Which are they? First one, that each and every guys, they try their level better. Rankam sir, they try their level better to only consume the more protein and try to hit. What is that? Fats, lipids, isn't it? Then what about the carbohydrates? Mind it well. Research itself is the fact-finding process. What is that? बात दाखवा, नाहीतर श्राद्ध करा. Unless and until any hypothesis, any assumption, any prediction, any predict you are not going to prove practically, then it is of no meaning actually. It's in vain. For example, how many guys are there belonging to arts and commerce faculty? Is there anybody from arts or commerce? Nobody is there. But let me tell you, there is a chances of imagination. How is that? All of you are Marathi people, don't you? All of you know Marathi. So, for example, if there is one student learning the history only, then the battle between the Ibrahim Khan Lodi and Babur, लड़ाई बाबर और इब्राहिम खान लोदी की जो चली दो सप्लीमेंट दो सप्लीमेंट and at the time of assessment they look what is the weight and just give the answer. In the science no chance, and in the research when comes nowadays the plagiarism is there. Unless and unless it is said with the plagiarism, nobody is going to accept your research paper. The time and tide waits for none. Days have gone. Previously. So it's my humble request to all of you. If you are interested in the research, be aware of the fact. You have to yourself prove that you are better. You are better than me. You are better than me. And that's why. Next thing is that current status and the future progress. So three things are there which are basically badly needed for the survival of each and every living organism. Which were they in those days? First, that was the food. Second, that is the clothes. And third, that is the shelter. Sound is minimized. Three things were there basically which are badly needed, which are the primary of the fundamental needs of each and every living organism. They were first, that is the food. Second, that is the clothes. And third, that is the shelter. In those days, it was just like the Manoj Kumar, roti, kapda or makan. तीनों चीज. Now two more additions are there. Which are they? Roti, kapda or makan, food, clothes and the shelter, education and the medical. Five basic necessities are there. And for that purpose, now you are paying your full attention towards the first, that is the protein, second, that is the carbohydrates, and third one is that is lipid or fats. Just have the naked example. See at my left and right, this building, it is made up of the blocks. The blocks, protein is nothing but the building blocks. And that's why we badly needed the protein. Second thing, what is the sand that has been used? Wow, Ricky, that is nothing but the carbohydrates. And third, what is the cement that has been used? That is nothing but the lipids or the fats. Guys, do you think that only building blocks are there which can stand? Do you think that only sand is there? And without cement, whatever. So your diet should be balanced diet, in which each and everything is essential. Okay. So it is the thing which is very much clear to all of you, including myself, that we basically needed the proteins. And in India, there are many types of the cultures. First, that is the agriculture. Second, that is the sericulture, pisciculture, dairy. Then apiculture, etc., etc. Pisciculture. So, you may say that, sir, in the agriculture, we will get the protein from the animal plants, which are nothing but the cereals, pulses. Alright. The protein will be provided to each and every living organism, including the human being, because human is the supreme creature. Supreme mode. Nowadays in the universe or biosphere. So what happens? Whatever the plant proteins are there, आप तुर की दाल खाते हो, अभी अभी वरण खाने की नहीं. It is very hard for the digestion. अगर थोड़ी हद से ज्यादा खाते देखो, then you will experience your level better. Experience is more than education. अनुभव अकरा गुरु असतो. But fishes are rich in protein. All aquacultures. Rankam sir better knows. What is that? All aquaculture, all seafood, as well as the freshwater foods, they are better. Not even better, but best as the basic protein producers. Fish protein is easy for the digestion, absorption, and assimilation as compared to the plant proteins. And that's why we have to pay our full attention towards the fish. So, pisciculture or fish culture? First one, yes.
I also like to.
Okay, have it.
Thanks.
See, first one. This is the Chinese hatchery at Jayakwadi, Python, 55 kilometers away from the Aurangabad. Whatever the Chinese hatchery, which first one is the breeding tank, breeding pool, or in the modern language you may say it as the honeymoon pool. Whatever the four, they are incubation tanks. So when we proceed further, at that time you have to recapitulate these things. And that's why be aware of the fact, whatever the brooder fishes which have been collected by myself as an Indian major carp, RMC, they are kept in that breeding pool, breeding tank, or honeymoon chamber. Next, please. What are the aims and objectives of this study? First one, that is to understand the wider implications of the Chinese hatchery to provide the quality fish seeds for researchers as well as the farmers. Be aware of the fact aquaculture, in the aquaculture fish production, pisciculture is also one of the important disciplines to fulfill the demands of whatever the food security is there. Let me clear the fact, you might have been seen FAO, Food and agriculture organization. It has been made after Second World War in 1945 in Italy. And after that, when we became independent in 1947, in 1948 it has been established in India. And what is the motto of that FAO? Whatever the basic of the fundamental needs of the human being. Mind it well, in the morning session it has been seen by we people that each and every research should be human being centered for the welfare of the human being. So whatever the food, agricultural products as well as the vegetables, fruits, etc., eggs, milk, they should be provided to each and every person all over the world in a profitable value, profitable prices. Second one, that is what to understand the methodologies of the brood stock, how they can stock in the brood. Then third one is highlight the embryological development. So embryological developments, they are, you have studied your better in the theoretical class. Next, encourage the economical, visible, small-scale industries for the farmers. Next, please. whatever the culture that has been economically important for the indigenous fish should be encouraged. So how there must be encouragement among the farmers of the our people from the Maharashtra as well as the Marathwada region to aware the fish breeding centers about the better results of the different hormones. So in the morning session, in the keynote address, we have seen whatever the chemicals which have been used. Here we have used the hormones for the better yield or the better enhancement of the production of the fish. Next, what are the fish producer facilities are there? How they are operated? What are the technologies which has been utilized or used by the different farmers as well as researchers as well as the workers to initiate the participation of the farmers in the hatchery operations as well as selective induced breeding in the field research. What are the government financial assistance or fund? Nowadays it's a very burning issue. In those days, the different types of the funds will be made available for the researchers as well as the farmers. Nowadays we are just hanging and waiting, wait and watch. That is the position at present. Anyhow, it is not a matter of our discussion. It is beyond the policy. Next, please. So, whatever the work which has been done, I have selected the 3 Indian major carps. First, that is the Katla. It is known to you. Zoological name of the Katla is the Katla. Second one is the Rohu. Scientifically, it is known as the Leguoruita. Third one is the Mrigal. Scientific name of that fish species is the Sirinus mrigala. Why these 3 fishes were selected by me? Because of the fact that these trees are having the different food and feeding habitat. Which are they? First one is the Katla. Katla is the surface feeder. Second one is the Rohu, Leguoruita. It is column feeder. And third one is the Mrigal, Sirinus mrigala. It is bottom fish. Jivo Jivasya Jivana. Zaga and Zaguya. Live and let them lie. Nanda सौख्य भरे कुठल्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये एकमेकाला मॅनिपुलेट. There is struggle for example, yes, you throw the bread of piece of the bread and see how the dogs they will fight among themselves. Struggle fast. For what? For the piece of the bread. Isn't it? Throw just grains and see how the hen and the cocks they fight among themselves. What for? For the piece of the bread. म्हणजे साखरेपेक्षा मुंग्या जास्त झाल्या. Demand and supply, if it is inversely proportional, definitely there will be cutthroat competition is there. So, surface feeder, column feeder, and bottom feeder, कुणीही कुणाला त्रास देत नाही. They enjoy themselves, and that's why these 3 species of the fish, Indian major carps, they have been selected by me. It is true that every success requires the effort, and efforts are very essential for the success. Whatever the efforts which have been made by me, basically for your kind information, let me bring your kind notice. First time the induced breathing was practiced in 10th July 1957 in the West Bengal Freshwater Inland Fisheries Research Center at Barakpur. And in the very next day, the first species was Sirinus reva. And the next day they tried and get succeeded for the induced breeding on these three Indian major plants. Next, please. So, three hormones. First, that is the pituitary, extra. Second one is the ovaprine, and third was the ovatine. These were selected by me, and on the trial basis, I have taken the trials. Friends, research itself is the trial and error basis. Even though we are considering any hypothesis, that just like whatever the things we are going to adjust our level in the computer with the help of the software, but practically it is rather different. In the zoology or the fishery, first of all, unless and until we are get satisfaction, practically we won't predict the things. First, we have to prove practically, because it is fact-finding process. So, whatever these three, first that is the reproduction. And reproduction, it is very, very basic and the important phenomenon in the life of each and every living organism. How are they? Whatever our blessings were there, we are the Maharashtrian people, Marathi people living in Marathwada. Which are they? Sita Savitri Laukar Varmai Ho. That is the blessing. Dudo Navo Bhalo Fulo. That is the blessing. एकाचे 21 आणि 5चे 25 हो. That is the blessing. आणि बघा त्याच्याही पलीकडे सांगतो, जर कधी मुलगा झालाच नाही, वंशाला दिवा नाही, रंगकाम सर, तर मग किती मुलींची संख्या वाढली तरी एक्सपेरिमेंट चालूच. आणि हा दिवट्या म्हणजे वंशाचा दिवा ना, हा दिवट्या नंतर किती दिवट्या पाजळतो हे त्याचं त्याला. व्हॉट इज दॅट? रिप्रोडक्शन. म्हणजे आपण आपल्यासारखा सजीव निर्माण करावा ही प्रत्येक सजीवाची अत्यंत दुर्दम्य इच्छाशक्ती असते. उदाहरण सांगतो, prodigality of the over production असतं. What do you know? At a single time 8 million 100 eggs will be there in single atom. You will see the fertility of this thing. And if they are survived, hatched, and if they reproduce, within a 5 years, ocean could not hold those fishes. But such thing never happened. कसं? एक उदाहरण सांगतो. आपल्याकडे जर पूर्वी कोणी कोणाला भेटलं विचारलं किती मुलं झाले, तर खंडी आणि पेंडी. व्हॉट डज इट मीन? Perhaps you might be unknown about these dimensions. हे मेजरमेंट माहिती नाही. खंडी म्हणजे 20 आणि पेंडी म्हणजे 21. घरचीच क्रिकेट, दुसऱ्याची गरज नाही. बट सर्वायवल रेट काय होता? व्हॉट वॉज द रेट ऑफ द सर्वायवल? 1, 2, 1 या 2. आता तर 1 premature baby in the incubator with the way of each and every, not the nanoparticle of that baby, it can be survived with the help of the money due to the advancement in the medical sciences. Such things happen practically nowadays. And that's why whatever the first that is the maturation. What is that maturation? They should be ready for the reproduction. So first maturation, if naturally they are unable to maturation and the spawning, ovulation, then they must be injected artificially so that we will get the better yield. आपल्याला जास्त उत्पादन मिळावं म्हणून. Next please. So whatever the things are there, each and every living organism, they reproduce themselves better in the natural condition or environmental condition. But if they are unable to do so because there are many predators are there. The rate of the survival, it is very, very less, and that's why practically it has been. So what happens? These brooder fishes, they have been selected. What is the procedure of the selection? First, that is male and the female. How you can differentiate male and the female? You are the student of the fisheries, zoology, you are known as the phenomenon by means of which we can differentiate, distinguish male and the female from each other. That phenomenon is known as sexual dimorphism. So let us start from the amphibia. Male frog shows the dark patches and the nuptial pads. The female don't. So male frog, female frog. Comes to the next class, that is the Pisces, fishes. For example, clasper. Clasper is seen in the dogfish. Male fish shows the clasper, female fish without clasp. Come to the next class. What is that? Reptile. You are well known with the fact, the cobra, naja. Male shows the better wool as compared to the female. If you are not seen naturally, then at least in the picture, you have seen that male and the female. Okay. Next, come to the class, that is what the ales of the birds. Have you seen the hen and cock? He peacock and she peacock, more and random. So male, tura. Tao, cristatica. It shows the presence of the cristatica. Peacock, she peacock, lando, don't. Have you seen the he horse and she horse? So if you take into consideration from the class amphibia up to the mammals, you will see that the male is more handsome than the female. All guys, what is my quotation? Taking into consideration from the class amphibia up to the mammal, just like the lion, lioness also, male is more handsome than the female. There is the supremest mammal, human being. Supremest animal, human being. Who dares to say that female is less beautiful than the male? Is there anybody who dares to say so? No. How is that? Let me do one quote here. Behind every man, there is a woman. At present, let us compare the males and the females. The females are more than the males. And in this galaxy also. And every field, they are with the men. So, practice makes man perfect. One quotation. Practice makes man perfect. Then what's about the woman? Is there any guess? Anybody else? Practice makes man perfect. Then what's about the woman? Who says? Who knows? Don't you? Woman is born perfect. Woman is born perfect. She is having the sixth sense. We are having the five sense organs. She is having the sixth sense. She is born perfect, so no need to practice. So whatever the male and the females, differentiation in the class Pisces, in the fishes. First one, see the pectoral fin of the male and the female. The pectoral fin of the female is smooth as compared to the pectoral fin of the male. Male, it is rough. Abdomen of the fish. Next, please. Let's see. Go again. Again. These are the fishermen with the help of which I have selected, collected, harvested the fishes from the brooding tank of the fish breeding center, Chayapadi, Paitan. So whatever the fishes are there, those fishes are gathered together. I have to select these three. And what is the proportion of these three? In those tank, breeding tank, 30 has 40 has 30. 100 मध्ये 100 मध्ये 30 म्हणजे कटला 30, रोहू 40 आणि मृगल 30 plus 30 plus 40 100. Okay. Next please. So see that whatever the examination of the male and the female that has been done practically, I have separated males and the females, 3, Patla, Rohu and Mrigal. So whatever my colleagues are there, perhaps majority of they might be known. Professor Killare, Professor Ved Patel and myself. Next please. See, this is the fish breeding center and the fishery officer, doctor is there, and so I am just observing. This is the Katla. So abdomen is the solar female. Whatever the vein or the anus that is bulging, protruding out and reddish in color. Next please. This is one grass carp. It was weighing 35 kg. So it happened once upon a time while harvesting those brooder tank. It got, and that's why I have just snapped that photo. Next please. This is also Patla. Next please. So, what are the male and female? What is the basic thing? I have to pay my full attention towards the techniques and scientific knowledge for the better yield of the hormone. So what happens? They must be ready for the reproduction, multiplication. And in our human beings, why I am comparing, what is the basic thing? कन्या वयति रूपम माता वित्तम पिता सुतम बांधवा कुलम इच्छन्ति मिष्टान्नम इतरे जना. Have you got it? All of you. कन्या वयति रूपम माता वित्तम पिता सुतम बांधवा कुलम इच्छन्ति मिष्टान्नम इतरे जना. साळवे सर, जेव्हा आम्ही जातो शुभमंगल सावधानासाठी, तेव्हा कन्या जी असते, सुकन्या कुलकर्णीच नव्हे, कोणतीही कन्या सुकन्याच असते. कन्या वरेती रूपम, तिला असं वाटतं आपला लाईफ पार्टनर, आपला सोबती हा कसा असावा, अनुरूप असावा. कन्या वरेती रूपम, ती त्याच्या सौंदर्याकडे बघते, इंटरनल ऍज वेल ऍज एक्सटर्नल. म्हणजे मॉर्फॉलॉजी दोन्ही असतात, इंटरनल आणि एक्सटर्नल मॉर्फॉलॉजी. झुलॉजीचे विद्यार्थी होता आपण. कन्या वरेती रूपम माता वित्तम, आईला काय वाटतं की ते श्रीमंत असावे, बँक बॅलन्स असावा, ते माझ्या मुलीच्या हाताखाली सगळे नोकर असावे, तिला काहीच करण्याची गरज नसतात. माता वित्तम पिता श्रुतम. काय वाटतं माहितीये का, पाहुण्यांना वडिलाला असं वाटतं की पाहुणे सोयरे द्यायला असे नामांकित असावे. बघा, एक गोष्ट तुम्हाला अवेअर करतो, नाते गोते भरपूर पाहिजे. रणकाम सर, साळवे सर, नाते गोते माणसाला भरपूर पाहिजे, पण नात्याला गोत्यात आणणारा एकही नातं नसलं पाहिजे. आणि मग कन्यावरी रूपम माता वित्तम पिता शुद्धम बांधव कुलम इच्छन्ति. तुमच्या आमच्यासाठी जे गेलेले असताना मिष्टान्नम इतरे जना. मेनू काय? आक्रमण. काय घेणे त्यांना? That is the time. So whatever the things are there, the male and the female Katla whom because that has been selected by me, taking into consideration, they are medically fit, they are fully adult, and they have been selected and injected with the intravenous injection, intramuscular type. After injection, friends, it's very practical thing. If you get the chance, experience yourself. After injection, they are released in their breeding time and artificially the shower, so that the environment should be clear, that they should be breed themselves. And at that time, what happened? After the injection, within 6 hours, they start. Whatever the females are, they release out ovary, eggs, and the males, they release the sperms, and whatever the fertilization, after that there is a formation of the sperm. So what happens? After that, total period is 72 hours. And it starts in the evening session. 5.5-6 दिवस आता बुडायला येतो त्यावेळेस इंजेक्ट द्यायचं. लेट देम लाईफ सोडून द्यायचं. And it experience after 6 hours. But the thing I would like to bring your time notice, I will show you afterwards. What is that? In the pituitary extract, for the female, 2 doses are made. It is laborious. Only pituitary. And whatever the ovatide and ovasperm is there, in a single dose. So that dose has been dissected as per the per ml per kg body weight of that fish. Next. So see, the sprinkles are there. They have been released. Mosam taiyar hai. Now they are ready for the breeding. And at that time, what happens? You have to start your observation after 6 to 7 hours after injecting those hormones. So next is, see, that is the mating of the Katla. How they are going to entangle each other, male and the female. So that. Again, one more thing, let me bring your time notice. When we are releasing those fishes in this breeding tank, the ratio Katla, Rohu, Mrigal, 30 has 40 has 30. But one female has 2 male. One female has 2 male. They are releasing. And now, after that, this is the union of the fighters of the male and female Katla. Next, please. So after that, whatever the spawns, after fertilization, they are going to be collected in these 4 tanks. These are the incubation tanks. And in these incubation tanks, up to 72 years, you may say fish seeds, fish spawns, which are ready for selling the farmers. So they have been collected. These 4 are the incubation tank. Next, please. See the Katla. Wait. This fish is the surface feeder. See the mouth. What is that? The lower lip is unfringed. See, in the nature, the arrangement in such a way that they should consume the food which comes along the surface of the water reservoir, tank, whatever the water bodies are there. Next, whatever these are the pectoral fins, dorsal fin, all right, these are the things. So whatever the dark lines are there with you feel, which are slightly silvery white in color. These fish, three things are there. In India, nowadays, we are self-sufficient as a food, अन्नधान्याच्या बाबतीत. हरित क्रांती, green revolution, that is over. White revolution, that is over. And now the silver revolution is waiting. म्हणजे आता चंदेरी ग्रीन रिव्होल्यूशन अन्नधान्याच्या बाबतीत आपण सदन झालो तर हायब्रिडायझेशन मुळे उत्पादन भरपूर आहे. सेकंड, दुधाचं उत्पादन डबल क्रांती झाली, भरपूर मिळालं. आता आपल्याला सिल्वर क्रांती, संदेरी दुनियेत जायचंय. And that's why this is the katla. This is fast growing fish among these three. Fast growing, which measures about 4 to 5 kg, maximum 9 kg within a third year. When they are 2 years age old, they are ready for the production. Used as a brooder fish. Next, please. This is Leguroida. See the mouth, lower lip is fringed. And whatever the terminal end is there, this is the column feeder, up down, whatever the food material. So those fish, they are going to feed on the plankton, zooplankton, phytoplankton. This is also feeds on the planktons. Next fish, that fish is also fast growing, but less than cutla. This is Sirenus nigra. See, the lower lip is fringed and it is slow as compared to the cutla and rohu in their growth. It also attains the 5 to 6 kg in weight in third year. You may say that what is the longevity? During the course of time, it may be harvested, it may be any natural calamity. So we are going to take into account maximum up to the 3 years and adult mature 2 years. In a single year, 1 year, Katla 900 grams, Rohu 900 and more than 950 grams. And this is 60 to 70 grams in a 1 year. Next please. Next please. So whatever the metabolic development is there, embryology, that embryological development is well known to you. It is theoretical part. So we need not pay our full attention towards it. Next please. It is also the embryological development that is taking place. Next please. So this is the fertilized egg of the major calf, that is Indian major calf IMC, which is at 0 hours after injecting the hormone, either fish pituitary or ovatype or ovaprine. There is fertilized, and these fertilized eggs, you may say this pond, it has been collected by the lower surface and brought through these pipes into the incubation tanks, which were 4 in number. Next please. So this is fertilized egg of the major calf at 3 hours. Next please. Fertilized egg of the major calf at 6 hours. Next please. Fertilized egg of the major calf at 8 hours. Next please. Fertilized egg of the major calf at 10 hours. Next please. Whatever the development of the embryo of the major calf at the 11 hours. Next. Development of the embryo calf at the 12 hours. So, whatever the metamorphosis, how is that? You are well known of the fact. What is that? After fertilization, There are three layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. And the fate and fortune of each and every organ, it may be digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, etc., etc. It may the organogenesis is there. So first, the structural and functional unit of the living organism, that is cell, group of cell tissue, group of tissue organ, group of organ systems, and group of the organ systems, all digestive, nervous, reproductive, etc., etc., constitute the self-sustained body. That is what we do call it organism. Next is embryo up to the 13 hours. Next, please. Embryo up to the 15 hours. Next, please. Embryo which is at the 17 hours. Next. Embryo, this is the fry. At the lower surface, there is yolk. And yolk is nothing but the early food which is essential for the development of the organism. That is fry. Means Matsya Jira Munya, Jira. Next. So these are the three types of the collective fishes: Katla, Rohu, Mrigal. Next please. These are also same. Next. See. I have quoted one thing theoretically, that is the Katla is the surface feeder, Rohu is the column feeder, and Mrigal is the bottom feeder. So see, these three fishes, these are the fingerlings, but they are just showing the movement perfectly, practically. Surface feeder, these are the fingerlings, both together. Next, please. The table number 1 shows whatever the development that has been taken place in case of these things. First, the name of the species, Katla, commonly known as Katla. Second, Lepioroita, commonly known as the Rohu. Third one, the Syrinus Begaler, commonly known as the Mrigal. Pituitary extract per ml per kg body weight of the male and the female fishes. So the male, it has given the dose 0.3 to 0.6 ml per kg body weight of the male. In the second female, see, the two doses are there. First one is that is 2.2 to 0.4 for female only, and second is the 0.4 to 0.8. And in between these two doses, only for the female, at least the distance of the 6 hours is needed. In case of the overtime, no necessity, no second dose. Male and the female only one dose. What is that? Rathod sir, necessity is the mother of invention. गरज ही शोधाची जननी आहे. How is that? For just मिसाल के तौर पे, if I will say that go up to the bus stop and who will come first will be avoided by the 5 Cadbury. पास Cadbury? काय करायचं टाकायचं? जाऊ दे कोणालाही देऊ द्या पहिलं. Okay? All will agree. But mind it well, there are 8 chittas, leopards, enter in India. And one leopard enter in this scientific galaxy, in this hall. Who dares to say, hello, how are you? Who dares to say, दाएं देखेंगे, बाएं देखेंगे, रास्ता साफ का है. ऐसे दौड़ेंगे कि जिंदगी में कभी ये दौड़ी नहीं हुई. What? Your survival is in danger. अस्तित्वाची लढाई जेव्हा निर्माण होते तेव्हा माणूस जीवापाड होते. And that's why whatever the things there, the struggle is there. What for? for the basic and the fundamental needs. Food, clothes, and the shelter. Nowadays, food, education, and the medical needs. Overtime, that is also male and female, only single dose. Overtime, male and the female, 0.8 to 0.20, 0.4 only, for male and female, single dose. So you see that the pituitary extract only 2 doses for the female and 1 dose for the male. Why is it so? So that the maturation, early maturation and spawning should be enhanced, increased. For that purpose, the 2 doses or only the pituitary extract are there. So see, whatever these results are there, you compare your data, you will see that the OVA cream has the better result as compared to the OVA type as well as the pituitary extract. Next, please. Table number 2 shows whatever the eggs that has been produced. So, Katla labio pituitary extract, OVA type, OVA. Compare among these 3 hormones. Pituitary extract, OVA pin, OVA type, OVA pin. So, 8 Katla only 75,000, 80,000 and 1 lakh. For labio pituitary extract 1,50,000, OVA type 1,75,000 and OVA pin 2,50,000. Miracle 80,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh and 50,000. So these are the fishes, hatchlings, you may say spawns, which are ready to sell and provide to the farmers. And these farmers nowadays, तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की गव्हर्नमेंटने मागे ग्रँट दिली ते शेततळ जरी बनवलं शेतकऱ्यांनी, शेततळ जरी बनवलं तर 3 ते 6 महिन्यामध्ये हे जर तिथे सोडले तर किमान तुम्ही आता सोयाबीन, कापूस हे जे म्हणजे क्राफ्ट्स आहेत, मनी क्राफ्ट्स म्हणूया आपण जरा, पैसे, ज्वारी, बाजरी विसरूनच चाललो आपण. का? कारण we are mad after money only. And what are the basic things? अहो मी तुम्हाला सांगतो, आता जनावरांना चारा मिळत नाही कारण ज्वारी, बाजरी वगैरे कोणी पेरतच नाही आता. Anyway, apart from that. So whatever this comparison it has been observed, so this is the better yield fish which can be made available to you within 3 months. तुम्ही आम्ही सगळे शेतकऱ्याची मुलं आहोत, कमीत कमी 2.5 ते 3 महिन्यामध्ये रब्बी असो किंवा खरीप असो आपल्याला मिळतं. पण ते उत्पन्न आणि हे उत्पन्न vast difference. That's why it is my humble request to you, being the researcher, you have to put forth your finding in front of the society, in front of the people, in front of the each and every person of the India, and tell them that what is the better thing for your betterment of your life, for your standard of living. Next, whatever the conclusions are there, those conclusions are production. Next please. So anyway, just one. Whatever the hatchlings are there, just compare the hatchlings of this in mm, millimeter. Hatchlings, Katla 4.6, Rohu 3.78, Mrigal 4.2 mm. 5th day 9, 8.5, 9. 15th day 23, 23, 23. Try 25, 25, 25. Semi fingerlings are the OTP. These are 26 to 50, 26 to 50, 26 to 50. And fingerlings, they are showing more or less in the same length. Next please. Reproduction in the fishes is under the influence of both internal as well as external mechanism. And internal mechanism is under the influence of the pituitary gland. pituitary gland is nothing but the master gland, which is nothing but orchestra of the endocrine gland, which is each and every gland is under the influence of the pituitary gland, and that's why initially before the synthetic hormone, it has been practiced that we have crushed the pituitary, just have the supernal liquid from that. That is nothing but pituitary extract, and that has been practiced in the induced. So whatever the environment is there, it is not in our hand. Till then, we try our level better how to use the production of the fish. In the society, so with this, let me conclude my session of exchange of views, ideas, and research with you. If you have any queries, it's my humble request to all of you to ask me very frankly, without any tension, without any botheration, and be the real researcher in your life, so that whatever the results will be tomorrow coming from you, definitely I do agree that will be better than his results. So whatever the facilities nowadays and those days, the technology is now better, and that's what you may give the better result. So one and all, thanks for your patience and to listen me. Once, all of you, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your presentation and for sharing.
Just a minute, please. जहां न पहुंचा सका वो राशन, जहां न पहुंचा सका वो राशन, वहां भी पहुंचा दिया आपके सिंपोजियम के इस सेशन। मेरे दिल में सिर्फ आना और संगोष्ठी में जाना इतना ही तय था। फिर भी 2 सेशन में आना, अपना हुनर बताना, खाना, दोस्तों के साथ चैन से गाना और चले जाना, अलविदा। थैंक यू।
The details of this symposium, and also thank you for making this session joyful with your spirituality. Now I request Dr. Rathod sir to felicitate Dr. Sonore sir by offering the floral bouquet, memento, and book. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Sagar sir, for accepting our invitation as a chairperson for this session. Now I request Dr. Dattaran Tham for accepting the chairperson of this session, technical session second. Dr. Dattaran Tham, sir. Now the resource person for this session, Dr. Ajit Pujari sir. I request Pujari sir to come up on dais, please. Dr. Pujari sir.
Sir, after this session, the oral presentations will begin. So all the research students, scholars, teachers who have enrolled their names are informed to be ready for the oral presentation after 45 to 50 minutes.
Now I request Professor Jagtap Madam to felicitate the chairperson of this session, Dr. Rakhan sir, by offering the floor. Hello. Professor Dhanasri Jagtap Madam, felicitating Dr. Rakhan sir, the chairperson of technical session second, the first. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor Dr. A.S. Khudre sir to present his lecture on the process accreditation of Indian dairy product.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I am very thankful to Rajeshri Shahu Mahavidyalaya for giving me an opportunity to interact with you on the topic of my expertise. Since morning, I was with Professor Sonone, and I remember my teacher in my undergraduate days, where I did my B.Tech, Dr. Janbandhu. And we used to discuss the good teacher is a teacher who asks questions. And very good teacher is a teacher who gives the answer also. So I saw that quality in Professor Sonone. So, sir, I enjoyed your presentation, and as I mentioned that since morning we had a very nice discussion on the very much academic topic. When I received the call from Professor Rathod that, sir, we wish to organize it, we wish to put your lecture in our session, and these are our topics, and this is the theme of our symposium. Then I read that topics, and I asked Professor Rathod that I may be the odd man out among these experts because my topic is too applied to your conference. And this is a symposium of applied zoology. My discipline, dairy science and technology, emerged from the zoology. I remember the very early teachers who have started this course were all zoology teachers. And then we could able to do the specialization in dairy technology. So I have the very high gratitude for the teachers of the zoology. So my topic is about dairy processing, and in the title of the symposium it is mentioned the animal production. So animal production is usually the milk, and my topic go beyond the milk, that we use the milk for production of the products. So that's why I said that topic is too applied. Anyhow, Professor Rathod assured me that our audience are diverse, and we wanted that the experts from the different field of the zoology should express their view so that you could get sensitized with the different areas which is going on in that particular field. So, friends, I am a dairy technologist. I did my BTech in dairy technology. I did my MTech in dairy engineering. I did my PhD in dairy science. I did my postdoc in dairy technology. So I am dairy technologist, and dairy technology deals with the dairy products. And probably you are aware of the many products. One product that has been served in the nice lunch, and I am very grateful, thankful for organizing such a wonderful lunch also. Because usually what we say in the seminar and conferences, what is remembered is not what wonderful talk we gave. What usually remember is the lunch, dinner and hospitality. So it was a very fine lunch. And after lunch also the audience is so active. That is again the great thing of this college. So what I do in my department, one of my friend, Dr. Gaikwad is also here. Because of him only I am here. And he also worked in my laboratory on the dairy product. And in your university, particularly which has got departed from the Marathwada University, has got many dairy science department. That is the greatest thing. The products I am going to show you today, these are all Indian products. Please. I think. Where are two pointers? Yes. These are the Indian dairy products. And I am dealing with the process upgradation of Indian dairy products. Usually we people have the notion that Indian product मतलब है, चल रहा है, वर्षों से चल रहा है. And we get fascinated by the Western product. Generally, it is a trend. In the morning session also, Honorable lead speaker was mentioning very rightly that many of the scientific inventions that we people have did, that got undermined in the pretext of highlighting the invention what Western people did. But at the same time, what Western people did, that we could not able to achieve. And that's why that is a lesson also and learning also, that when it comes to the product like the ice cream, or when it comes to the product like the cheese, when it comes to the product like malted food, like morning children wanted to put in the milk, that is a Horlicks and Boost, or when it comes in the chocolate, then we get fascinated. The people get fascinated. But lot of plethora of the food, what is lying as a heritage in our land, we usually not get fascinated towards the product, but we enjoy only that products. So my job, the research we do in our discipline to upgrade that product. And why we wanted to upgrade that product, that we call it as a process upgradation, that I am going to show you. Not going much technically, but salient features I am going to show you. And as Professor Solone said, that we are the number one. White revolution made us number one. The quantity of milk produced in India is nowhere in the world. So we are the topmost producer of milk in the world. And that is because of the dedication of Dr. Varghese Kurian, late Dr. Varghese Kurian, who has made white revolution happen in this India. But despite the fact that we are the topmost producer of the milk in the world, still the consumption and processing pattern what existed in India is at very low level. That means a lot of things has to be done being number one. So we could not just boast upon that we are number one and topmost producer of milk in the world. What indigenous products involved, that key production states or perform in certain area that I am going to show you that many indigenous milk products are there. They have very authentic recipe. Usually we say at home that अपनी दादी, अपनी नानी, अपनी आजी जो products बनाते थे वो अभी नहीं बनते और वो बनेंगे भी नहीं because that artisanal techniques go with them and that doesn't retain. So authentic in their recipe, raw materials and production step, that is a heritage of Indian products. They are commercially available for 50 years, then only we say that products belong to that particular country. And part of gastronomic heritage, that means we say that what we have. Just like the peoples from the South India say that हमारी इडली है, हमारा डोसा है, आपका क्या है? So we have to search upon कि हमारा क्या है? So in the similar fashion, that product has got some kind of gastronomic sense, and that each and every country have, and that is a part of the people's regular life, and that's why we have to be concerned about these products. Why these products are important? These products are important because they have great social, religious, cultural, medicinal, and economics importance. That's still not been explored. That I'm going to show you. The total volume exceeds the organized sector. That means the quantity of the Indian product. And what are these Indian product? They are simple. One of that product you had taste in the morning, that is the gulab jamun, rasgulla, peda, barfi, paneer, rasmalai, rajbhog. There are many in line. Probably when you stand before the halwai shop, and we could not able to name all the products, and they are all our heritage, gastronomical heritage. So that they are all Indian products, and you will understand that the commercial sale of the product of these products, particularly like peda and barfi and gulab jamun, is far more than the ice cream and cheese and the chocolate like that. So they have the great entrepreneurial potential this product has. But there are the limitations. That these products are produced at very small level and very unhygienic manner. Some products are growing at 5 to 20% per annum and a level of value addition. That means when raw material is of 10 rupees and immediately when that product is prepared, it is of 20 rupees, and when that product goes further, it becomes the 30 rupees. So level of value addition alarmingly increase, and that becomes a very much benefit for the entrepreneur. What am I doing? Okay. So where it stands? So this picture particularly I am showing you that Western product, most of the Western products are available in the shopping mall, but Indian products are still lying in the halwai shop, and we do not worry about that. Okay, hai हमको मिल रहा है. But if you see, what is the point having it in shopping mall and what is the point having it in the halwai shop? Halwai products are not standardized, and these products are not commercially viable. What does it mean? It means that to have the product commercially viable, it should have the greater shelf life, not shelf life. Shelf life. Shelf life is the time during which it can stand on the shelf of the market. So if that product has a shelf life for a month or two, then only it has a commercial potential that product can be exported or has been, just like if you have some kind of usually Basundi nearby in Latur, and you wish to have this product in Delhi, if some of the people living over there, then this product is not available for them because the shelf life of this product is very, very less. So it can only stand in the halwai shop, not go beyond that. So the commercial viability of that product is risky. Secondly, the standards are not maintained. Now I'm telling you the fact, and that may not be the necessary in all the shop. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप बर्फी खाते हो और पेड़ा खाते हो तो उसकी जो कॉस्ट है 1 kg की अराउंड 400-500 अच्छे क्वालिटी का अगर आप लोगे, मतलब 400-500 kg प्राइस कस्टमर उस प्रोडक्ट के लिए पे करता है, वो प्रोडक्ट डेली प्रोडक्ट के लिए पे करता है, लेकिन उसमें अराउंड 70 to 80% शुगर होती है. तो 70 to 80% शुगर is not simple. और शुगर की कॉस्ट क्या है? शुगर की कॉस्ट है 40 रुपीज, अराउंड 35-40 रुपीज. आप पे किस लिए कर रहे हो? You paid for the dairy product, dairy solids, and what you get? You get the sugar. You feel sweetness and you are happy. But it is a cheating. It is a cheating by the people who sold you that product. And you deserve the good product. And that's why these products are not viable because they doesn't stand the food safety and food safety standards. Thirdly, these products हम हलवाई के शॉप में देखते हैं तो बहुत चार्म दिखता है, सिल्वर फॉइल and all these things. Anybody of you happens to enter where production took place? अगर आप वहां जाके देखोगे तो आप पाओगे कि वेरी अनहाइजीनिक कंडीशन में प्रोडक्ट्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं. वैसे भी अपने इंडियंस को इतना ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं रहता एज गुड एज प्रोडक्ट टेस्ट गुड, बट फॉरेनर डोंट स्टैंड आउट ऑफ दिस कंडीशन. कि वो एक आदमी बैठा है, वो पोहा बना रहा है, ऊपर के उधर वो इतना टेम्परेचर है, पसीना आ रहा है और मुंह में भी कुछ है और फिर भी प्रोडक्ट बन रहा है. So under that condition, that product becomes highly unhygienic. तो ये product commercially viable हो ही नहीं सकता. So that's why it has got limitation. Fourth and foremost thing is that it doesn't give any taxation to the government. कौन सा हलवाई आपको बिल देता है? देता है कोई? Generally doesn't. आप शॉपिंग मॉल से एक रुपए की भी चीज लो, so 20% GST तो गवर्नमेंट को जाता है. So in these shops, though the shop owner takes the complete value of that product from you, but that doesn't go anything to the government as a taxation. In return, it doesn't guarantee you. अगर आपको कुछ हो गया उस प्रोडक्ट की वजह से, you cannot claim कि आपके प्रोडक्ट से मेरा पेट खराब हो गया, because you do not have any bill or certificate that I have purchased that product from that particular shop. So there are numerous disadvantages if that products remain on the shelf of unorganized sector. We call it as an unorganized sector. So what do we do? Achha, it is moving by my hand only. अच्छा, अब उसको इसको कर. Okay, where I was? Okay, and that's why it is important. Now we will take the example of this Maggie. Everybody like, probably all girls like, because my daughter like this very much. Maggie, where it belongs to? कहाँ से आई है Maggie? कहाँ से आई है? I beg your pardon, faculty, because I am asking to the student only. तो ये Maggie नेस्ले बनाता है. It comes from the Switzerland. और what's the market? What the level of the production? What the level of the convenience? क्यों ये मैगी कब आई है? I think it is not more than 10 years which entered in India. There are many products which are Western and they made the value addition in such a fashion that it became the very, very popular among our masses. And what about our product which are in India? Do you know there is a product in India which looks like a Maggi? है ना, सेवया सरकुंडे बोलते हैं ना, why we could not able to exploit that product to the commercial level? It is our mindset. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हमारा है ना, अरे पेड़ा क्या चीज है, उसमें क्या रिसर्च कर सकते हैं। तो हमारे पास बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, लेकिन हम उसको अंडर एस्टिमेट करते हैं। और मैगी है तो एनी टाइम वी कैन गो इन द मार्केट एंड गेट दैट प्रोडक्ट। सो commercial exploitation of Western product is far more than the what our Indian product we have. We have the kurkure kind of product, we have the chips kind of product. It was our gastronomic heritage. हमारी दादी नानी सब बनाते थे और अभी भी है, हम गांव जाते हैं तो हमें बड़ा अच्छा लगता है जब वो प्रोडक्ट बनते हैं। हमने अभी सोचा नहीं कि ये भी प्रोडक्ट मार्केट के लेवल पे आ सकता है। और ऐसे तो हमने सोचा ही नहीं कि यूएसए जाने के बाद में कोई मांगेगा, अरे आपके देश में वो सेवई नाम का प्रोडक्ट मिलता है, वो मिलेगा क्या हमको यहाँ? नो, मैगी आपको वर्ल्ड के हर जगह मिलेगी, लेकिन आपका प्रोडक्ट नहीं मिलेगा। क्यों नहीं मिलेगा? That's why we could not exploit that product to that level. And there are many more products. I'm only talking about the dairy products because my area is dairy, but there are many more food products. They are craving for their commercial exploitation. Otherwise, they will be no more. और हमारे बच्चों को तो याद भी नहीं रहेगा कि ऐसे भी कुछ प्रोडक्ट हमारे इंडिया में बनते हैं। तो होल इंडिया, दिस इज नॉट ओनली डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स, तो ऐसे बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो हमारे इंडिया में है जिनका कमर्शियल वैल्यू बहुत अच्छा हो सकता है, जिसमें हम अच्छे से एंटरप्रेन्योर डेवलप कर सकते हैं और उस प्रोडक्ट को हम इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे स्टैंड कर सकते हैं। इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हमने उस प्रोडक्ट को अच्छा बना दिया तो सिर्फ एक्सपोर्ट ही करना है, हमें भी तो अच्छे प्रोडक्ट चाहिए। तो किस फॉर्म में चाहिए वो हम थोड़ा आगे देखेंगे। तो ये प्रोसेस अपग्रेडेशन करना मतलब करना क्या है हमें? सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, फर्स्ट इज द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन। सबसे पहली बात है कि जो भी ट्रेडिशनल हेरिटेज है हमारा वो डॉक्यूमेंट हो जाए। यू ऑल ऑफ यू नो हल्दी स्टोरी, स्टूडेंट्स, so I'm not sure whether you know that we fought for the haldi to get that GI tag as an Indian, because American, even basmati rice happened, it happened with basmati rice also and haldi also, the American already claimed that product, it is ours. On the basis of document only we could able to get. Dr. R.M. Ashelkar was very instrumental in doing so, and on the basis of documentation only we could able to say that नहीं भैया ये हल्दी तो हमारे यहाँ बरसों से होती थी, आप कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं? So ये products भी अभी you will surprised to know, I am not sure whether you read in the newspaper or not, रसगुल्ले के लिए झगड़ा हो रहा था बंगाल और उड़ीसा में, पता है? आपने कभी पढ़ा कि रसगुल्ला किसका है? अब यू विल वंडर, अरे भैया खा लो, क्यों झगड़ रहे हो? बट मॉर्निंग व्हाट keynote speaker says that this is the age of intellectual property right, और इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट में अगर वो डॉक्यूमेंटेड नहीं है तो वो आपके पास ही नहीं रहेगा। अब मुझे बताओ, आपकी कोई चीज है और कोई लेके जा रहा है तो आपको अच्छा लगेगा? दैट विजडम हैज गॉन नाउ। We have to be in pace with the world standard, and world standard said that document is first. जो भी हमारे दादी नानी ने बताया उसको हम डॉक्यूमेंट करें। that is not only with the products, even probably गणेश देवी का आपने कभी भाषण सुना होगा, तो it happening with our languages also. Many of languages are like that is the difference for India. Consumer perception need to be studied. नहीं, अभी कंज्यूमर क्या है, अगर एक आधा प्रोडक्ट है उसको बनने में 4 घंटे लग रहे हैं तो आप बनाओगे क्या वो प्रोडक्ट? नहीं बनाओगे। आपको प्रोडक्ट अच्छा लगता है लेकिन वो बनाना नहीं है। सो कंज्यूमर परसेप्शन क्या है, वो क्या चाहते हैं, ये भी हमको स्टडी करना पड़ता है। वी डू इट कंज्यूमर परसेप्शन। चेंजिंग लाइफस्टाइल एंड हैबिट्स ऑफ द कंज्यूमर। अभी सब अर्बनाइजेशन हो रहा है, जैसे खीर बनानी है तो आप क्या रोज खीर बनाते हो? घर में नहीं बनाते। क्यों नहीं बनाते? अरे यार कौन लाएगा, दूध बनाएगा और वो घोटते बैठेगा तो खीर बन जाएगी। ऐसा कुछ है 2 मिनट वाला? तो 2 मिनट वाला सिर्फ मैगी ही दिखती है हमें, बट नाउ दिस इज चेंजिंग, हमने 2 मिनट में ये प्रोडक्ट्स भी लाने हैं और वो कैसे लाने दैट आई एम गोइंग टू शो। इंस्टेंटाइजेशन, रेडी टू यूज, रेडी टू सर्व इज द फ्यूचर। तो हमें ये प्रोडक्ट्स को डॉक्यूमेंट कर दिया, उसकी टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रेडिशनल स्टडी कर दी, और फिर उसको किस तरह से हम इंस्टेंट फॉर्म में लाएंगे, किस तरह से हम रेडी टू यूज फॉर्म में लाएंगे। दैट मींस आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू शेयर, probably that slide is there, कि हमने 2 मिनट में खीर बनाने का टेक्निक बना दिया है। तो आपको 2 मिनट में खीर बन जाए, because that is the need of the time, because customer do not want to spend much more time for the preparation of it. Functional food area, now अभी आपने सुना होगा कि food is a medicine, कि कुछ फूड में ये क्वालिटी है, थेराप्यूटिक क्वालिटी है। अमंग डेली पर्सन पीपल डू आस्क मी मेनी टाइम्स दैट कैमल मिल्क कहीं मिलेगा क्या? तो औरंगाबाद में रहते हैं, कभी वो लोग आते हैं तो कैमल मिल्क मिल जाता है, बिकॉज कैमल मिल्क 100% get exported to America. See, the level of alertness these people have, they already ordered from the Rajasthan Sarhad plant, that is my student who is in charge of that, 100% product तो उठा ले जाते हैं। अगर वो आपको 200 रुपए दे रहे तो आप 100 रुपए में क्यों इधर को बेचोगे? So it has got therapeutic value because they have some anti-cancerous properties in the camel milk, and they have identified, and that's why that product. So many of the product has got that properties that need to be identified. Probiotics and microflora identification, particularly in fermented milk product, there is a possibility that it has got some good effect on our gut flora, and that property need to be identified. And not only updating the product, we need machines also. That this product should not be made by hand also. Many times the industry or consumer do not want human touch while preparing this product. तो आपने कभी वो फूड फैक्ट्री में देखा होगा नेशनल जियोग्राफिक चैनल पे कि मशीन सब काम करती है। तो ये प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए भी मशीन्स की जरूरत है, जो कुछ हद तक हम बना रहे हैं। These are the products of different categories, like wheat and acid coagulated, fermented, frozen, fat concentrated, Koa based. You must have heard the name of all of us. That rabdi, basundi, chana paneer, dahi, misti dahi, chakka, shrikhand, kulfi, makhan, ghee. These are all the products of our heritage that need to be upgraded, and that is called the process upgradation. So I will give few examples only, not all. This is ready to constitute rasmalai mix. Rasmalai अभी शादियों में it is quite popular. तो इसका mix तैयार हो गया। That has been done at NDRI, National Dairy Research Institute, where I studied. It is a very pleasurable eating and delicate blend. This product contains dehydrated fatty and cereal portion that can be reconstituted. Just like you must heard about gits, no? ये अपना गुलाब जामुन बनाने का पाउडर आता है, so that is a very good example of instant digestion. तो ऐसा प्रोडक्ट हर प्रोडक्ट्स का आना चाहिए। अभी हर प्रोडक्ट्स का बना नहीं है, लेकिन उसके लिए जो रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट चल रहा है। So this product has a very shelf stable, around 6 months shelf life at ambient temperature, and this is wonderful. अगर रसमलाई हलवाई शॉप में बनती है तो that has a shelf life of only week. एक वीक में खाओ नहीं तो क्या। लेकिन ये प्रोडक्ट जो है ये पाउडर फॉर्म में बन रहा है, तो इस 6 महीने तक टिक सकता है। अभी 6 महीने की वजह से क्या होगा, अगर हमारे कुछ इंडियंस अरब कंट्रीज में रह रहे हैं, कुछ इंडियंस अमेरिका में है, यूरोप में है, एंड दे वांटेड दिस प्रोडक्ट, सो इट इज वेरी इजी फॉर अस टू एक्सपोर्ट दैट प्रोडक्ट. सो वी गॉट द एक्सपोर्ट पोटेंशियल ऑफ इंडियन प्रोडक्ट्स, और ये हो रहा है, दैट प्रोडक्ट इज गोइंग आउट ऑल्सो. Ready to constitute kheer which just I talked about. So we have got separate rice mixture and separate milk powder mixture and some dry fruits and like that. So what you have to do, you have to just boil the water and how much serving you need, कितने लोगों के लिए बनाना है, और just add it और घुमा दो, खत्म, 2 मिनट के लिए तैयार. तो ये सिर्फ 2 मिनट मैगी तक ही हमने लिमिट नहीं रखना है, तो 2 मिनट के लिए आपको खीर भी तैयार हो सकती है। और अभी अमूल जैसी कंपनी ने ये मार्केट में भी लाया है। Probably, I'm not sure in Latur it is available, but in Aurangabad, at many places, these products are commercially available. Ghee, it is one of the very delicacy of the India. Ghee तो सब चाहते हैं, लेकिन because of the health awareness, cardiovascular diseases, many people are a little bit conscious about ghee eating. So we come out with the low cholesterol ghee. So we have extracted the cholesterol from that. So it contains around 0.25 to 0.40% cholesterol. And you will be wondering, you know that cow milk contains the less fat than the buffalo milk. है ना? भैंस के दूध में ज्यादा फैट होता है और गौ के दूध में कम फैट होता है। तो कोलेस्ट्रॉल किस में ज्यादा हो गया? कोलेस्ट्रॉल किस में ज्यादा हो गया? बफेलो मिल्क में होना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि फैट ज्यादा है, लेकिन उल्टा है। कोलेस्ट्रॉल is one of the component of the fat and it contains more in cow milk than the buffalo. So we have, when we are preparing the ghee, then we are only extracting, that is a clarified product, only fat we are extracting. तो तुम देखो कि वो कोलेस्ट्रॉल कितना जमा हो जाता है घी में। So definitely it should be the concern for the person who is suffering from fat, and day by day ये अवेयरनेस तो बढ़ ही रहा है, क्योंकि अपने यहाँ पे हार्ट डिजीजेस का प्रमाण भी काफी है। जैसे आप मॉर्निंग में बता रहे थे, डायबिटीज का भी प्रमाण ज्यादा है। एंड दिस ऑल डिसीजेस आर इंटरडिपेंडेंट, यू नो, कि ब्लड प्रेशर है तो डायबिटीज भी होता है, डायबिटीज है तो हार्ट के भी डिसीज होने की संभावनाएं होती है। सो इट्स लाइक दैट। सो there is a possibility we can use the Indian product having the low cholesterol, which is good for the health. We have the diabetic burfi, those who are diabetic patient, and not only burfi, I am giving you only one example. The diabetic ice cream is also available. So it is coming here. So those who have the diabetes need not to worry about the sweet product because the fat replacement. But only point is that the cost increases because the sugar and that is a healthy replacer that we are using. That is called the diabetic burfi. Almost 50% fat reduction भी है, 100% cane sugar free भी है और 32% calorie reduction. ऐसे सब product के लिए try किया जाता है. That is the process of preparation what we are doing. Now you know that this year is a millet year, and day before yesterday, Honorable Prime Minister also put his concern that कि आप जो क्या बाजरे की भाकरी खाया करो, ऐसा बोलते हैं। आजकल थोड़ा concern बढ़ रहा है। So we are thinking that why don't these products also find the way in the dairy products? So NDRF come out with the pearl millet based beverage. देखो हमें diversity ज़्यादा पता नहीं है। Probably I will give you one example कि हमें लगता है कि जो है वही ठीक है, बस उससे ज़्यादा नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है। जब प्रोडक्ट का डाइवर्सिफिकेशन बढ़ता है तो लोगों की चॉइस भी बढ़ जाती है और लोगों का स्पेंडिंग भी बढ़ता है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट मार्केट इंक्रीजेस। सो जैसे लस्सी जैसी चीज है तो लस्सी चीज में भी इन चीजों का इनकॉर्पोरेशन होके उसका न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू भी हम इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं। सो दैट इज द pearl millet based beverage, that is the lassi, bajra lassi. That technology has been developed, but still it is not in market. This is the work which my student did, that reconstituted श्रीखंड. अभी जनरली श्रीखंड बनाने के लिए ओवरनाइट लगता है ना? आपको दही लेना है, दही को टांग के रखना है, फिर सवेरे उसको निकाल के फिर उसको शुगर मिक्स करनी है, फ्लेवरिंग मिलता है, एंड देन इज इट। हम जब छोटे थे तो हमारा बर्थडे केक तो हमने सुना ही नहीं था उस समय, तो हमारे बर्थडे पे क्या बनता था? तो श्रीखंड बनता था, एंड श्रीखंड हैज अ वेरी पॉपुलर सेल्स। श्री से कनेक्टेड है ना, तो अभी जैसे गणेश चतुर्थी थी, सो दैट मार्केट गोज टेनफोल्ड। यू विल नॉट इमेजिन कि इतना दैट टर्नओवर इन क्रोर्स, श्रीखंड का टर्नओवर क्रोर्स में, it almost reached to 50-60 crores during the Anant Chaturdashi and that period. So that Shrikhand, अभी मुझे नहीं लगता कि even I consider my wife also do not dare to do the Shrikhand at home, क्योंकि वो कौन रात में रखेगा और कौन करेगा। उससे अच्छा है हम मार्केट से एक लेके आएंगे। but it again got some disadvantages like sugar level and like that. So we tried to develop the instant श्रीखंड कि मोमेंट आपका मूड करेगा श्रीखंड खाने का तो आपके फ्रीज में एक पॉकेट रखा रहेगा, उसको आप पानी में डालो and you get it. So that technology my student tried in our laboratory. This is all the experimental trials and equipment used which is available in my department for that purpose. Edible packaging of paneer. Paneer everybody know, and everybody also concerned about the packaging material. And you know there is a constant pressure on the government to ban the plastic. अभी तो लो डेंसिटी प्लास्टिक तो बैन कर दिया है, लेकिन एसडीपी भी बैन करने का चल रहा है. सो वी ट्राइड दी ऑल्टरनेट पैकेजिंग मटेरियल. पैकेजिंग तो लगेगा ही ना, आप कैसे करोगे? तो ऑल्टरनेट पैकेजिंग मटेरियल हम डेवलप करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. वन ऑफ माय स्टूडेंट ट्राइड द फाइटोसिन. प्रोबब्ली zoology people all know because fish scale से फाइटोसिन एक्सट्रैक्ट होता है, उसका डीएसिटिलाइजेशन करके that can be used as a good packaging material. जैसे आप एप्पल लेते हो मार्केट से, तो एप्पल धो के आप उसकी स्किन निकाल के थोड़ी खाते हो. So in the similar fashion, the day will come, you will get the product from home which is already packed, and that is an edible pack. You can just wash it and you can use it for the different preparations. So we did the successful trial on the phytocin film, and we did it on the paneer, and we got a very good antibacterial effect and higher shelf life of paneer. Then this is the area that in my laboratory that work too, that every product has got moisture, and there is a natural process of adsorption and desorption. Probably अभी जो rainy season है, everybody must have experience at home. अगर आपने कभी बिस्किट रखे हैं और खुले रहेंगे तो क्या हो जाता है ना? और उसके भी पहले मैं थोड़ा सा ओल्ड जनरेशन को पूछूंगा. ओल्ड जनरेशन इज माय जनरेशन ओनली. कि पहले पार्ले जी आता था ना, पार्ले जी का जो कवर आता था और अभी जो पार्ले जी आता है उसका कवर जो आता है, इसमें पहले पार्ले जी बटर पेपर में आता था, and now they lead to the plastic. The reason is that product has got some absorption desorption phenomena. जब ह्यूमिडिटी लेवल बढ़ जाती है और प्रोडक्ट का मॉइस्चर लेवल कम हो जाता है, तो इट ट्राइज टू कम टू द इक्विलिब्रियम लेवल. तो वो एब्जॉर्ब करता है, लेकिन जब वो मॉइस्चर एब्जॉर्ब करता है तो अपनी क्रिस्पीनेस छोड़ देता है, and then customer do not like that product. So that happens with all the products, and that's why it is important while developing the process upgradation of this product that we should know that phenomena, and we call it as a moisture sorption phenomena. One of my students did it for the bottle gourd burfi and banana shaker, and this is an experimental setup that we have to put that sample under different relative humidity. And for the sake of understanding, मैं बोलूँगा कि कन्याकुमारी से जम्मू कश्मीर तक आपको सेम टेम्परेचर और मॉइस्चर लेवल नहीं मिलता, ह्यूमिडिटी लेवल भी चेंज हो जाता है. तो हम उसको एक लैब में क्रिएट करते हैं. फ्रॉम कन्याकुमारी टू जम्मू कश्मीर की जो टेम्परेचर एंड ह्यूमिडिटी लेवल है वो एक इंक्यूबेटर में हम क्रिएट करते हैं, एंड दैट बाय यूजिंग डिफरेंट सॉल्ट. तो हम 0.1 to 99% ह्यूमिडिटी को हम क्रिएट करते हैं और अपना प्रोडक्ट उसमें रख के उसको डिफरेंट टेम्परेचर पे रखते हैं और उसका मॉइस्चर एब्जॉर्ब हो रहा है कि डिसॉर्ब हो रहा है वो मेजर करते हैं. वो सेटअप जो है वो हमारे लैब में है, एंड वी गेट आउट सम दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स. इसको बोलते हैं एडसॉर्प्शन डिसॉर्प्शन जोन. ये जो हमारा हर एक इंडिजिनियस प्रोडक्ट है, प्रोबब्ली सुनील आल्सो डिड दैट वर्क इन माय लैबोरेटरी, adsorption desorption drug. I think he was doing that time PhD. तो इस प्रोडक्ट से हमें पता चलता है कि कौन से वाटर एक्टिविटी पे, मतलब ह्यूमिडिटी लेवल पे उस प्रोडक्ट में कितना मॉइस्चर रहेगा और क्या टेम्परेचर रहेगा. वो नॉलेज से हम पैकेजिंग मटेरियल को डिजाइन करते हैं और वो पैकेजिंग मटेरियल फिर वो प्रोडक्ट को ज्यादा लाइफ देता है. इन एडिशन टू दैट, जब हम इस प्रोडक्ट को ड्राई करते हैं तो कितना ड्राई करना है. अब ज्यादा पूरा ही मॉइस्चर निकालोगे तो प्रोडक्ट का क्वालिटी खराब हो जाएगा और एनर्जी भी ज्यादा लगेगी. तो हमारे पास कुछ डेटा चाहिए जिसको बोलते हैं नेट आइसोस्टेरिक हीट ऑब्सॉर्प्शन, ये सब जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि कितना मॉइस्चर निकालना है और कितनी एनर्जी लगाना है। अब हमारे घर, अपने घर में जब 1 kg 2 kg करते तो पता नहीं चलता, लेकिन इंडस्ट्री में ये टन से होता है, 10 tons per day or like that. So we save the energy in terms of rupee, it is a crores rupee per day. इस तरह की एनर्जी सेविंग, अगर ये डाटा नहीं है तो सब एम्पिरिकल नॉलेज चल रहा है, बस उसको पैक कर दो और भेज दो, लेकिन वो सही पैकेजिंग है, इससे कितने दिन प्रोडक्ट टिकेगा और उसका कॉस्ट इफेक्ट कितना होगा ये हमें पता नहीं, बिकॉज कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव मैटर। हम थोड़ा सा पैकेजिंग मटेरियल का एक माइक्रोमीटर का भी बढ़ाते हैं तो आप 1 टन प्रोडक्ट के लिए कितना क्वांटिटी बढ़ गया, तो दैट बिकम द कॉस्ट फॉर द कंपनी। और अभी जो मार्केट है उसको क्या है कि कस्टमर को प्रोडक्ट तो चाहिए लेकिन लो कॉस्ट में चाहिए। सो इंडस्ट्री हैज गॉट चैलेंज कि देना तो है लेकिन कम पैसों में देना है। सो वी रिसर्चर लैब हैज अ रोल इन दैट कि आपको कितना रखना है, तो वो जो नॉलेज है वो एक स्टडी से आता है। एंड व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग यू अबाउट इनलाइन मशीन, सो द मशीन्स आर अवेलेबल फॉर खोवा, बर्फी, रबड़ी, बासुंदी, घी, गाजर पाक। You probably YouTube पे आपने देखा होगा, and I remember when I was doing the M.Tech, हमने खोआ बनते देखा है। हमारे जो लैब में जब खोआ बनता था तो ये पूरा रूम भरा रहता था खोए, बिकॉज इन दिवाली इन नॉर्थ इंडिया वहां पे खोआ प्रोडक्ट को एक्सचेंज करते हैं, है ना, तो पूरा रूम खोए से भरा रहता था और एक मशीन चलती, दैट वाज अ कंटीन्यूअस मशीन। तो वो मशीन अभी सभी प्रोडक्ट के लिए बन रही है। तो अमूल का एक प्लांट है सुमूल करके सूरत में, तो वहां पे ये सारे प्रोडक्ट इंक्लूडिंग रसगुल्ला, गुलाब जामुन, ये सारे प्रोडक्ट विदाउट ह्यूमन टच बनते हैं, इंक्लूडिंग पनीर, एंड दीज आर वेरी हाइजीनिक प्रोडक्ट एंड these products are exportable. Probably many of you have experienced the Air India flight or international flight. इंटरनेशनल फ्लाइट में जो खाना दिया जाता है उसमें इंडियन प्रोडक्ट बहुत कम रहते हैं, बिकॉज इट डजंट स्टैंड फॉर देयर क्वालिटी स्टैंडर्ड। तो उनको बताना पड़ता है कि ह्यूमन टच नहीं है तो आप हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स को वहां एंडोर्स कर सकते हो। सो इन दैट फैशन आवर प्रोडक्ट्स आर ट्रैवलिंग abroad also, like gulab jamun and rasgulla. So these are the some of the paper I have published along with my students. This is one of the book we published for the properties of Indian dairy products only. So in conclusion, traditional Indian dairy products need to be documented. That importance I already told you. Today's local can be tomorrow's global. That means ये सब products को हम सिर्फ इंडियन लेवल पे क्यों देखें, कल क्यों ना सोचे कि हम बाहर कंट्री जाने के बाद में भी कोई बोले कि आपके इंडिया का ये प्रोडक्ट बहुत अच्छा है, ये यहाँ पे भी क्यों नहीं खाया जा सकता है। ऐसा होता है ना, अभी हम उडुपी होटल ढूंढते हैं, इवन अमेरिका में उडुपी होटल ढूंढा जाता है। तो इस तरह से इंडियन प्रोडक्ट को भी वहां पे स्टैंड मिलना चाहिए, वो तभी मिलेगा जब हम सीरियस रहेंगे, हमारा अप्रोच सीरियस रहता है, और वही कोशिश जो हम हमारे लैब में कर रहे हैं। ग्रेट इनोवेशनल स्कोप सिर्फ एक ही फॉर्म में नहीं आना चाहिए। जस्ट लाइक आई मिस वन एग्जांपल, प्रोबब्ली दैट स्लाइड प्लीज। आई हैड बीन टू नीदरलैंड ड्यूरिंग माय पोस्ट डॉक, तो वहां पे एवरी इवनिंग में हमको प्रोडक्ट एक नया नया मिलता था। तो वो हमको लगता था ये आइसक्रीम है, दूर से देखने पे आइसक्रीम दिखता था, तो हमने खाने के बाद में पता चल रहा है ये दही जैसा लग रहा है, सो दैट वाज योगर्ट। सेकंड डे आल्सो अलग फ्लेवर में आता था, थर्ड डे आल्सो अलग फ्लेवर में आता था, फोर्थ डे आल्सो अलग अलग फ्लेवर में। एंड आई इंक्वायर दैट योगर्ट वाज अवेलेबल ओनली ऑलमोस्ट इन 15-60 फॉर्म्स, 50 से 60 फॉर्म में वो योगर्ट अवेलेबल है। कभी फ्रूट्स डाल के है, कभी उसको अलग स्ट्रॉबेरी फ्लेवर दिया है, कभी चेरी फ्लेवर दिया है, अलग अलग फॉर्म में। एंड व्हाट अबाउट आवर दही, हमारा दही तो सफेद ही है और वही फॉर्म में खा रहे हैं हम। सो व्हाई डोंट वी थिंक अबाउट द इनोवेशनल opportunity dahi, and it is happening now. Dahi you can get the frozen dahi like ice cream, you can get the chocolate dahi. Children do not eat most of the time dahi, are kaun sa product hai, so we are trying to bring out the dahi in chocolate form. सो चॉकलेट फ्लेवर में दही अवेलेबल, ऐसे ऑलमोस्ट ऑल फ्लेवर में होना चाहिए, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी कॉपी इट फ्रॉम, क्योंकि पहले योगर्ट का हो गया है, फिर हमें दही की याद आ रही है कि हमारा दही सफेद ही रह गया, इसको भी अलग अलग कलर में हमें लाना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये इंडियन प्रोडक्ट। थेरेपेटिक क्लेम्स, जैसे मैंने बताया, ये प्रोडक्ट्स में भी थेरेपेटिक क्लेम्स है, मोस्ट ऑफ द कुछ पेप्टाइड्स है उसमें, जो पेप्टाइड्स आप एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो और पर्टिकुलर डिसीज के लिए वो बेनिफिशियल है। सो दिस इज द पॉसिबिलिटी इन आवर इंडियन प्रोडक्ट्स, जस्ट लाइक एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी प्रॉपर्टी, जस्ट लाइक प्रोस्टेट डिसीज वगैरह रहते हैं, उसके लिए भी पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स के आए हैं कि इसमें ऐसे कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट्स है जो प्रोस्टेट का इन्फ्लेमेशन भी कम कर सकते हैं, बट दैट बिकम द एरिया ऑफ ड्रग डिस्कवरी लाइक दैट। लेकिन हम कभी ऐसे भी दिन आने वाले हैं फंक्शनल फूड में कि एक एप्पल खाओ और आपकी ये डिसीज कम हो जाएगी, इस टाइप से फंक्शनल फूड का एरिया भी अभी आने वाला है। आई हैव जस्ट मेंशन द बायोएक्टिव पेप्टाइड्स, फूड प्रॉपर्टी जैसे एब्जॉर्प्शन प्रॉपर्टी मैंने बताई, ऐसे बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टीज हैं जिनको एस्टेब्लिश करने की जरूरत है, और इंस्टेंट डाइजेशन इज द नीड ऑफ दैट। हम अभी कोई इसको टाइम देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, तो इसको हम इंस्टेंट फॉर्म में कैसे ला सकते हैं, इस तरह का प्रयत्न चल रहा है, बट दैट इज ऑनली, but there is an institution like Central Food Technology Research Institute or Food Technology, National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management in Gurgaon, तो ये हमारे डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स पे भी काम कर रहे हैं। तो I just want to put that sensitization among you कि हमारे जो प्रोडक्ट्स है उस प्रोडक्ट्स को हमें ऊपर ले जाना है। तो हम जो मेक इन इंडिया बोल रहे हैं आजकल, तो मेकिंग इंडिया कब पॉसिबल होगा, जब हमारे भी प्रोडक्ट उस लेवल पे आएंगे। नहीं तो हमारे प्रोडक्ट सोए रहेंगे और हम मेक इन इंडिया बोलते रहेंगे, तो ऐसा होगा नहीं। एंड दैट इज अ पॉइंट ऑफ सेंसिटाइजेशन आई विश टू ऑफर विद यू। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर this is my laboratory and okay. Any question you can ask me?
Thank you, Dr. Pujari sir. We are very much glad by your research work and knowledge which you have shared with all of us. We are very much pleased to have all the details of your work and how our Indian Shivai was modified by Maggie and what a magic was done by the foreigners. We are not knowing the power of us. Thank you, sir. This session is now open for discussions. I would like to request the all research fellows and the to ask the question if you are having any question in your mind.
Sir, I have heard about the various types of mice which are available in the market. But today I am listen about the Bajra Lassi. So what is the procedure regarding that and what are the health benefits of the Bajra Lassi?
Yes. Now you know that millets has got very good health benefit properties, particularly the level of iron content. Milk is deficient in iron. We could not get iron from the milk, but by adding such kind of thing like bajra millet, we could able to enhance the nutritive value of the lassi. और होता क्या है, कस्टमर परसेप्शन है कि गाढ़ी लस्सी उनको चाहिए, तो पर्टिकुलरली मार्केट में क्या करते हैं कि कुछ स्टेबलाइजर को यूज करते हैं और सम काइंड ऑफ राइस पाउडर वगैरह को डाल के उसको गाढ़ा बनाते हैं, और हमको लगता है अरे यार यहाँ पे तो गाढ़ी लस्सी मिल रही है, ये अच्छी लस्सी है, बट दैट वाज नॉट नेसेसरी, क्योंकि स्टेबलाइजर और इमल्सिफायर का यूज करके भी आप उस प्रोडक्ट को गाढ़ा बना सकते हो। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग सो, इफ यू आर एडिंग द बाजरा काइंड ऑफ थिंग और एनी अदर, जैसे सत्तू, आपको पता होगा सत्तू का जो फ्लोर आता है वो भी बहुत न्यूट्रिशियस होता है, तो इन प्रोडक्ट का अगर हम इनकॉर्पोरेट मिल्क के साथ करते हैं तो मिल्क के साथ आपको और न्यूट्रिशनल बेनिफिट्स मिल सकते हैं, इसीलिए हम उसको बनाते हैं। Yes, please.
Sir, I have heard nowadays we are regularly use the packets of milk. Is that right? some road. So I have heard that if we use that package milk, so we got cancer by 2025. Is it correct?
Yeah, this is a very wrong notion which has been propagated by the traditionalist. ट्रेडिशनलिस्ट का मीनिंग ये होता है कि कभी कभी हमको ऐसा लगता है कि जो भी ट्रेडिशनल है वो बहुत अच्छा ही है. कभी कभी वो बोलते हैं ना कि तो शब्द मी मराठीत बोललो चालेल ना की अस्मिता अस्मिता असतं ना आपली. अस्मिता म्हणजे गर्लचं नाव आहे अस्मिता.